Master Bruce, there's a Jack Napier here for you. Alright guys, so it is now the second week for me in quarantine. Looks like I'll be doing a month. And I have been making videos, but I just haven't uploaded. Last week was a bad week for me. But this week is good, and I figured I'll show you everything that I have picked up that's come my way from footage from last week, including today's footage. So it's just going to be one big video of everything from the past 2 weeks. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Without further ado, let's go ahead, let's get started. On guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you live in Michigan, you were told this morning that the next 3 weeks non-essential travel is basically banned. Like, you got to stay inside. So anyways, if you didn't know, GameStop has 30% off all collectibles, and if you order online and your local store has it, you can choose to have it delivered for a lower cost, or you can just pull up out front of the store and they'll come out and bring you your figures. So that's pretty dope. So big time Spider-Man needed, and then of course War Machine, Punisher. I'd love to have that Hot Toys at some point. All right, so I got a little work in progress here. A couple things I'm doing. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to paint the head to look more like the helmet that they offer, or basically what the Hot Toys is going to look like. So I painted the front of the faceplate white, and then I'm going to add the skull later. Now I want to be very careful with that because I want it to come out good. I don't want it to look like crap. The paint application for the white faceplate came out good. Yeah, it'll work. So that's what I'm doing with this guy here. Next, really, I want to do a black wash on Juggernaut here. I just got Juggernaut, and yeah, I like it, but it needs a wash. It needs a black wash in between the muscle definition and everything like that. Some of, you know, like these, I guess they're supposed to be like metal or iron plates on his biceps, his knuckle dusters and all that. It needs a wash, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Also, I did order a shoulder cannon, a custom one for this Punisher. Basically, the shoulder cannon that he comes with, I'll be taking this apart. I'm going to get to work on this Juggernaut, and I'll be back in a second. This, but you see how the definition is enhanced. I guess I don't know how to really explain it. These, you can see where the black wash has gotten into the creases and crevices. It's not perfect. It's not supposed to be. Everything's just darker. It's really hard for it to show up on camera. All this definition is popped out more. You can see how it's darker on these inner lines right here, down the chest, within the legs. I also did this piece, and then lightly on this, but again, it's so hard to see. Yeah, I guess you can tell it's a bit darker. So you might have noticed I eventually took the arms off because I noticed that you could take these off of the arms. I didn't realize that they weren't sculpted to the actual arms, which is great. So because I started getting marks on here that were hard to get off, and they're still not fully off, but that's fine. I mean, I'm not too worried about that. He's you know, he's supposed to be a little bit of grungy, a little bit. So I'm not too worried about that. So I'm gonna assemble him now, and then we'll focus back on Punisher. To paint, to start putting in the details of the skull. Basically, I'm doing, I don't know, the teeth or whatever, yeah. So that's what I'm going to work on now. Then I'll figure out how to do the nose pattern. I'm kind of just taking really small pieces of tape and taping this off, because otherwise I'd have to have a super steady hand, and yeah, I don't trust myself, so I'm doing it this way. So we'll see how it turns out. Today is Tuesday, and I'm just waiting because I'm getting snake eyes today and two more spawns that I didn't necessarily want because I paid for this guy, but I'm gonna hook some homies up with it, so for people that weren't able to get them yet. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and paint this. We'll see how that turns out. So here he is. This is the final product. Painted his eyes red. Messed up a little bit on the lines, just a little bit, but I really don't care. I think that it looks 1,000 times better, from the side, from the front to the other side. I like it. I like the concept version of the Hot Toys version that's coming out, and then I took bits from that, and then also the helmet that Hasbro came out with, you know, like the 1-to-1 scale replica, you know, that you can put on your head. But yeah, I mean, if you're in quarantine and you want something to do, practice makes perfect. Try doing this to yours. I think it'll look a hell of a lot better. I'm trying to get it to focus on it, but the light is hitting it and it's kind of fading out the detail, but whatever. Right, guys, so package 1 of 3 today. This is obviously Snake Eyes. They said that he was gonna release like April 1st. So yeah, I don't know. I guess they decided to ship it early. Of course, what we have is the G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes. This is the deluxe edition. That one I'm trading for Red Hulk. This one is mine. This packaging is fucking beautiful, man. Look at that. Amazing. And then the print that you get is quite nice as well. It feels, I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it's very nice. Then, of course, you have the inside, which everything looks really, really good. Really, really good. So, yeah. I wanted to keep both of them. You know, I have one just boxed away, but what's the point in that? Since I thought that I might want to have two is because of this box. This box is phenomenal. Look at this box, dude. Look at the detail, man. I don't remember seeing that online. That's just beautiful. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? To hang on to two of them, you know what I mean? When somebody else can have it and I can get a figure that I want. It'll save me money, and yeah. But yo, this is a beautiful box. Definitely gonna do my best to make sure it stays nice. Cause it's really beautiful. I quite like that. Alright, so boom. So I also got this in, primed it, getting it ready for paint. Yeah, that sculpt looks phenomenal. I'm gonna place a picture on the screen right now. You can see what it looks like on the Prince of Crime Joker from Mezco, just even without it being painted. It looks great. And then Daredevil 19 sent this, so thanks to him. This is gonna go on the Ascending Night. We got two more spawns, which are spoken for, and so is the other Snake Eyes. I'll be getting a Red Hulk in for him in trade for that second Snake Eyes. It's hard to get a good photo of this, so I'll take a video. The hair is showing up a lot lighter than it is in person. I don't know why, man. But regardless, I like it a hell of a lot better than that bullshit. Fuck, I hated that sculpt, man. This is so much better. Right, so now it is Friday. I got this in the mail. I traded this for my other Snake Eyes because obviously we're on lockdown. I'm not trying to go everywhere looking for this guy. I guess he's starting to show up more. That's basically what I said in my Red Hulk video where I explained the chaos of it and everything going on in the community, is that he will start to show up. But I had an extra Snake Eyes and it was just kind of stupid for me to keep it. I know you see that I have two spawns, but the thing is that I want to convert one so that I could put a custom cape on him also, I'd be able to take that custom cape off and hit a commando Spawn, because who knows when we'll actually get more versions of Spawn from McFarlane or any other toy company. I guess Storm Collectibles teased it, but if they make a Spawn, it's going to be directly linked to MK11 as well, because they don't have the Spawn license, they have the Mortal Kombat license. And to my knowledge, I don't even think that means that they can make Spawn, but I could be wrong. Anyways, I traded for this from a good buddy in the community, John Patterson, and basically I just gave him, like I said, my snake eyes for this Hulk. It's unopened. I'm going to go ahead and crack it open, and excited to have him. Now I have all the Hulks besides the SDCC one, which I don't care about that one because it's, to me, it's not accurate at all to what the Hulk looks like, and yeah, just really not. I mean, if I guess if it comes my way sometime, sure, I'll take it, whatever. But I think this one, the gray one, and the green one from the 2-pack are the best ones that Hasbro has actually put out. And yeah, this the packaging and everything is a lot bigger in person. I will say that he's a lot. He has more of a presence than I expected in person. It looks nice, really nice. Still though, I think that's my favorite one right there. But anyways, go ahead and crack this thing open, take a look at it. Widow, can't find her, but I found these. Now I really don't want them. I definitely don't want Chucky. This is kind of dope. Those are cool, but I don't collect Pops anymore. I don't know, I might just go to Target, see what they got. No chances, no chances at all. All mail goes through this process. It must be done. Spray it. Wipe it. I'll open these up and show you what it is. This is from Unparalleled Universe. Doc Ock at one point, and then I sold it when I did my, if you guys remember the auction that I did when I got rid of all my Legends and stuff like that, all my 112 stuff. I wish I never would have did that. Because a lot of the figures that I had are now going, like Spider-Punk. Dude, I got the Hot Toys, but the Marvel Legends is going for like crazy amounts of money. Interesting. So Doc Ock and the Casting Cave. I believe this is the Casting Cave, right? Odious Head from Parallel Universe. That desperately needs some gloss varnish for the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. I'll take that out in a second. So I got more chains in today, and I'm just kind of trying to finish this thing off. You can see they're plugged into the back there, because these are Lego chains. Yeah, I've seen these all over the groups and stuff like that of people doing this. That's where I got the idea. So yeah, very cool. And yeah, I'll show you once I get done setting it up. I'd like to have them going all over the place, so we'll see how it turns out. Here he is with the chains on him. There's not really one definitive way to have the chains wrapped around him, but these are Lego chains, so they have, you know, they're kind of all plugged into each other, and I didn't want to have that show. So like I was saying, man, I got too much stuff to do a bunch of different videos, so I just threw everything into this video. So yeah, this chair, this is from VORTEX Toys. I think the original one, which is not this, was a McFarlane chair that was a part of a set for the Morpheus Matrix figure from McFarlane Toys, I believe. Now I'm not sure if this is the same exact sculpt or if this is like resculpt or what, but I've been looking for this style chair, and they're very hard to come by. Most of the time you try to get them on eBay, they go for outrageous prices, but I was bidding on this, and finally I won a bid on a decent price. It's very, very hard to do. If you've been after this chair, you know. And it comes in a really nice box. It's kind of like porcelain. I don't know. It's super heavy. and it feels like porcelain or some type of resin. I'm not really sure, but it's super heavy. Share, but I got this in the mail yesterday as well. If you know who Justin's Customs is, he showed this on his Instagram and he put it up on his eBay store. I hit him up and I asked him if it was designed so that you could take the rolls out, because I had an idea for a photo, and he said no, it's not. I don't recommend taking them out, so I'll just send you some extra rolls, and he did. So shout out to him. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. And he basically sent me an extra pack of toilet paper. 3D printed toilets came in the mail, as well as a bunch of other weapons, which I will show you here in a little bit. And this is the cannon for War Machine. Now I have to do some modding to this in order for it to work properly, because it's not stable. It doesn't sit properly, and I can't position it correctly because it just falls down. You see what I'm saying? And I do kind of want to paint it as well so it looks a little bit better, but for right now I just put it on his back through this. I picked up some weapons that I want to show you. So one eBay store I picked up Mac 10s from, or Uzis, and you can see I put them in my Agent Gomez and my Roach with the golden head Gomez. So I got those from this eBay store. That's the same place I got the cannon from, the shoulder cannon from War Machine, and then Spawn's guns that he's holding, which is an Uzi, and then that's actually a version of Snake Eyes gun. The one that Snake Eyes is holding right there. It's like a 3D printed version, and it's a little bigger, but it fits really good with Spawn. So I just gave it to Spawn because I needed weapons for him. Mac 10s came with this gun right here. So that was really cool. And then he gave me a bunch of accessories as well, which is really cool. He gave me some clip-ins for War Machine and 2 head sculpts. So that was really nice of him. Then this guy right here is a separate website, not eBay. Marauder, and I'll try to put links in the description for all these guys. I got these guns from him. So it comes with a couple different variations. You can put a stand on it, and then it comes with a drum clip, and then a chain clip? I don't know, whatever, a roll, whatever you want to call it. Then I got this from Unparalleled Universe. Obviously this is the Odious head, and this is his newest one, and this is, I believe, from Casting Cave or Sculptor Shelf. I believe that's the same person, right? I added gloss varnish to the teeth, the bottom lip, and the eyes. I also painted the eyes slightly yellow with a little bit of orange around the outside, if you can see that there. I just wanted mine to be a little bit different, and I thought that it kind of gave them a little extra character. I think that it looks cool. I went to Target the other day looking for a few groceries and whatnot. Actually, I was trying to go to Walmart to get the Black Widow Walmart exclusive, which is like the Jim Lee version, but they didn't have her. And I ordered one online, but I didn't think that the order was going to go through, but it did. So I'm getting one. It's in the mail now. I ordered it back in February, but the thing is I changed banks. I got a new card. So the card on file was my old card from my old bank, and it wouldn't let me switch it. It would let me change it in the system, but it wouldn't let me change it for that specific order. So I didn't know if it was going to go through or not, and then it was like delayed for a day. But I will say this, since getting this white one, and I believe this is from Deadly Origin, I really like the sculpt. I like the eyes on it. I like all the accessories that she comes with. You get a pistol with a silencer, and then just a regular pistol, and then you also get a sniper rifle right here. So here's the effects. I put one in one and one in the other. So she comes with 2 smoke effects and 2 blast effects. One of the blast effects is a bit longer, and I believe that's meant for the rifle, but you could still use it with the pistols. It's not a big deal. However, I am happy to see Marvel Legends start doing stuff like this. Smoke effects is something that I've wanted for a really long time, and hopefully companies will start designing their pistols with open barrels so that you can actually use blast and smoke effects with your figures, because it makes them look all that better, especially for action figure photography. As you saw previously in the video, I did get Snake Eyes. I actually got two. I traded one for a figure that I'll show you guys soon. Now, I've heard that some people have gotten, you know, some of their figures were kind of like they had loose joints or sloppy paint applications. I'm proud to say that not mine. From the knee pads to the belt, the buckles, everything on this guy is super, super nice. The torso, these shoulders, like everything is nice. The head sculpt, there's no paint slop, nowhere on the sculpt, which is really impressive from Hasbro, because everything, as you know, is super mass produced. But yo, I just really like this figure, man. He's dope. If you get the opportunity to get him at cost or maybe a little bit higher, the packaging alone is worth it. And the figure that, you know, you can't play with the packaging, you know what I mean? That's the packaging is cool, but if the figure was crappy, I would tell you, and it's not. It's one of the nicest 6-inch figures that I have. You know, it's so what happened with Spawn is March 13th it went up for sale. I ordered on GameStop, and then they didn't ship when they said they were going to. They pushed it back to like May, and I couldn't cancel my order. Well, I wasn't gonna wait till May, so I found one on eBay and I bought it. Then I look at my bank statement one day and I get a charge from GameStop. Well, the two that I ordered were charged and they were shipping, which I didn't even think it was coming out until May. You know, we just got into April. So that was like last week sometime. So they shipped it and then it came like the next day. So I had two more Spawns. Now I was going to get rid of both of them, but I decided to keep one of them. I got rid of one, I kept one. The reason being is I want to get a custom cape for him, and I really like the cape that's on him. Plus I really like the sword that he comes with. So me being greedy, I want one with just how he is with his sword, and then I want one to where I can put a custom cape on him. I can maybe make it a commando Spawn, because who knows when we're going to get more Spawn figures, you know? Hopefully Todd McFarlane gets his shit together and he starts putting them out. I mean, it'd be a smart business. You can thank Daredevil 19, because finally somebody, and it was him, came through and made a custom wired cape for Doctor Doom Marvel Legends figure. And it is amazing. But to save time on this video, I'm going to make a separate video. Don't worry, it'll be up soon, and I'll go into more depth about that. Trust me, you're going to want to watch that video, because his cape is fucking amazing. And last but certainly not least, General Thunderbolt Ross. He's really nice, man. I like it. Obviously, it's nothing new. It's just a new head sculpt with a new paint job, or different paint job. And I traded my extra Snake Eyes for this guy. I didn't, you know, I could have went to a million Target stores, even though Michigan's on lockdown. We could still go to the store, you know, but I figured it's probably not the smartest thing to do with everything that's going on. Plus, you know, I had the extra Snake Eyes, so the dude that traded me, shout out to him, he got his Snake Eyes that he wanted, and I got a Red Hulk, so it's fine. I'm cool with that. It's nice. It's not my favorite Hulk out of my collection. My favorite would probably be Gray, and then the original Green Hulk, not the SDCC version, the 2-pack version. And then this guy. So yeah, nonetheless, man, he's really dope. So, yeah, man, that's really going to do it for the video. That's 2-3 weeks worth of everything that I picked up that I wanted to show you guys. I'm sorry that I didn't individually do videos on all this, but it was kind of cool to consolidate it all into one video. I think that's cool, man. So let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. If you like me doing it this way, if you do, then I'll save all my pickups and do it all at once, like maybe do a weekly or bi-weekly figure pickup. And I'm telling you, man, this Joker, let me see if I can't get it to focus. I'm so impressed with this sculpt, and I painted this, by the way. I'm super proud of myself. I've come a long way in the painting game, and he just looks phenomenal. Now I actually like this figure. I didn't like this figure with the sculpt and everything that he came with, but I put the suspenders up. I gave him Laurie Strode's pistol. Shout out to Batflick. He gave me that idea. I put Laurie Strode's pistol in his hand, and he's dope, man. So that's going to do it, guys, for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave me a like. Comment what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Till next time. Peace.